Hello, my name's Chris. I'm owner of ZipFit Club. Welcome to ZipFit TV and another one of my short, fast and effective workouts. I hope you're all okay. Today I'm wearing a blue t-shirt, which basically means that we're doing an intermediate workout. So I've just started to introduce beginner, intermediate and advanced workouts. So beginner, I'll be wearing a red t-shirt. Intermediate, I'm wearing blue, and I'm wearing a fluorescent yellow one for the advanced. Okay, so if you see those and you feel that, or you start one of these and you feel it's not appropriate, then go online, go back and find a workout that's more appropriate for you, and then you can start to build and maybe introduce and change around. But let's start with the warm-up. Okay, so we're going to do a 5-minute warm-up. It's a dynamic, lots of mobility, dynamic stretches. We're going to get the heart rate up, and then I'll explain what we're going to do for the main set. Okay, so very slight bend in your knees, and then big circles going around with your right or left arm. Try and engage your abdominal muscles. It's a windy day out here today. Hopefully there's not too much sound interference. I'm going backwards with that same arm. Big circles going around, just mobilising your shoulders. And swapping arms over to the other side. And going backwards. Okay, lift your arms up to here, very slight bend in your knees. Rotate round to the side, back to the centre, round the other way, keeping your hips and knees locked in position. So going round one way, then round the other way. Turning your spine on its axis. Don't force any movement. Okay, going into shoulder rolls up towards your ears and back, just opening up the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, have a little jog on the spot. Okay, lift your knees up a little bit higher than normal. Light off the tiptoes. Just warming up your hip flexors. Activating those calf muscles, leg muscles. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start to heel flick, kicking your bottom. So lengthen out at the hips. So eyes looking forward, kicking your glutes. Okay, and then some lateral movement out and in. For 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to a little jog again, and into a chest press. Push your arms forward, elbows back, like you're doing the mid-air push-up, and into a shoulder press, up towards the sky, reaching up. Keep the feet moving. Okay, take your legs a little bit wider. Slight bend in your knees again for stability. Swing your arms across your body. Again, stretching out your chest and your back. Okay, widen your legs. Transfer, keep your upper body upright, transfer your weight across from one side over to the other. Sitting back. So your bottom goes backwards. One leg straight, the other leg bent. Try and push from the heel, just to try and activate those glutes a bit more. Okay, engage your abs and lower down very, very slow and controlled, really making sure you're protecting your back. And come across one side. Oh, I'm tight there today. And over to the other side. Don't worry if you can't touch your trainer. Just go as far around as you can. Keeping those hips locked. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, walk your legs in. Sitting down into squats. Feet shoulder width apart. Sit down into the squat. You don't have to go down very deep. We're just preloading the muscles, replicating some of the exercises we're going to be doing in the main set. Going to 10 reps. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, feet shoulder width. We're going to crawl out into a monkey. So you're going to bend here, crawl forward. So you're bending your knees onto your tiptoes, crawl forward, get to this position, push down into the ground like trying to push the ground away from you. Going to go into windmills, so spin around, drive your hips up, back to the center, pause in the middle, and then over to the other side, back to the center again, and swap again, back to the center. So dynamic stretch of your chest, back to the center, coming in, 10 hill climbs. Apply pressure, eyes looking forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, left foot up by your left hand. So you're in this position. Drive your hips down into the ground. And then lift up. And swap legs over to the other side. So keep this back leg straight. And then drive the hips down into the ground and lift. Okay, and swap again. So pushing down, lift up. So you're in this position. Okay, drop to your knees now, eyes looking forward. Brace your abs, your body and your legs come down at the same time. Just go to 10 repetitions. That's 3, 4, 5. Just preloading the chest, triceps, shoulders. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, crawling back in. Okay, so grabbing hold of your knee all the way up towards your chest. So knee all the way up, step forward, drop down into the lunge, push back up. So you're just gently thrusting your hips forward as you come down now. Step up into your tiptoe, drop down and push. Grab hold of your other knee all the way up, step forward, come down and push. And last one of those, knee all the way up, step forward, drop down and push. Okay, that is the warm-up finished. Okay, so as I said before, this is an intermediate workout. We're doing five rounds of exercise, 4 exercises per round. The first one is just body conditioning, so just working around the body, and then the second round is going to be, we're going to get the heart rate up, we're going to work at a faster pace and do some HIIT training. It's 45 seconds of work with a 25-second rest. So if you hear a beep, that's the indication you need to either start or stop. So listen out for those beeps when I get tired. Not always easy to communicate these things, so keep listening out for the beep, and let's get going. So we're starting off wide angle squats, then we've got wide arm push-ups, then step lunges, and then cycle abs, okay? But then that round then feeds on to round 2, which is more cardiovascular. Okay, so wide angle squats to start, 45 degrees. So we're in this position, getting ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're dropping down to here, come back up 3/4, down and up, down and up. So working your adductors, your inside leg muscles, also your quads. So dropping down and up. So breathe in as you come down, exhale as you lift. So not too hard to start with. Coming down. Nice warm up round this one as well. You've got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stopping there. Okay, wide arm push-ups. So you're coming down onto your knees, in line with your hips, wrists under your shoulders, eyes looking just slightly forward, and then you're going to do your pelvic sway, so tuck under, sway one way, sway the other way, mid position between those two. Okay, then take your hands out, one hand either direction, okay, and we're off. So coming down slow and controlled, 2 seconds, 1, 2, push, 1, 2, push. Keep engaging your abs. 1, 2, breathe out as you lift. 2, push. So working the pectoral muscles, your chest muscles, triceps, shoulders, abs working as well a bit here. So really try and focus on getting that technique right. Lead with the chest. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop it there. Okay, step lunges. So feet hip width apart. You're going to step forward, drop down, push up. Okay, try to make sure you've got that same gap between your legs there. Decelerate on the way down, drive a bit harder to get back up. Okay, and you're off. So push, step forward, push. So coming down, push from the heel. So slow it down on the way down, keep those muscles under tension, and then push a bit harder to come back up. Keep your pelvis square and your shoulders, head up all the time. So you don't let your head drop. Head drops, your shoulders drop. 10 seconds to go. And then we're going to move on to abs, cycle abs. So we're going to spend some time getting this right. Okay, dropping down onto your back. Ankles, knees and hips in line. Do this little pelvic tilt, just pushing your lower back against the ground. Raise one leg up, so you're at right angles at your knee. Okay. Stretch out your spine. You're going to lift your chest. You're going to go straight out, getting the rotation as well. Okay, we're off. So take your time. So engage your abs all the way through. Keep pushing your lower back down into the ground. Squeeze here. Try and get good rotation of your upper body. Leg go straight out. So you should be able to feel this down the centre, hopefully down the side of your abdominal area as well, into your obliques. 8 seconds. Okay, so we're moving on to a faster round. Round number 2, we've got jump squats, hill climbers, clock and monkey with push-up. I'll try and talk you through technique as much as I can. So starting with jump squats, you're going to sit down into the squat, see here, jump up, bend your knees when you land. Okay, and off we go. So decelerate on the way down again, jump up. So we're trying to work the glutes, so make sure you sit back on your heel, push up. It's a plyometric exercise, so it's explosive, really working those legs, bottom, quadriceps, thigh muscles. Keep going. 10 seconds to go. Then we're moving on to hill climbs. Working your... Okay, onto hill climbs. I should have got those legs fired up. Body weight over your arms to the next one. Knees underneath your hips. See here, sway one way, sway the other way, mid position. Set your legs back, eyes looking forward, knees in and out, okay? So we're trying to get a bit of speed up. Keep the hips locked. Okay, I got the heart rate up. Next one, moving on to clock. You're going to jump forwards, in, side, back. Okay, all 4 points. Try and get both feet landing at the same time. Forwards, side, back, left, forwards. Try and get good rhythm going. Ten seconds to go. Oh. Okay, monkey march with push-up, bend, we're crawling out, you do a push-up, you crawl back in, you stand up. Okay, it's the last exercise of round 2, and there's 5 rounds, so we're not halfway yet. Okay, so we're here, bend, crawl forward, get to this position, do the push-up, crawl back in, onto your heel, stand, drop, keep your hips locked, lead with the chest. So crawling out like a monkey, the monkey that I am, coming out, lead with the chest, crawl back in, onto your heel, stand. Engage, eyes looking forward, up, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, round number 3. I hope you're keeping up. Remember to focus on your technique. Okay, squats next. Round 3, squats, front planks, push up, and then lunge pulses, then pelvic bridge. So squatting down, feet shoulder width, you're going to sit back and push. So from here, sit back on your heel, push up. Sit back on your heel, push. Try to keep your upper body as upright as you can. Okay? It requires a certain level of mobility around your hips. Okay? Try to make sure you're not ending up in this position. So sit down and push. Don't worry about the depth. If you've got any knee issues, turn and face. Sit shoulder width. Okay, I'll stop in there. Front plank push up. So you're dropping down into front plank. Do your pelvic sway one way, sway the other way, mid position. Drop down. You're in this position. You're going to come up to here and drop back down. Do it in 5 seconds. Alternate arms, okay? Okay, so push up, come down. Then your other arm, hand underneath, drive up. Think less reps, focus on your technique a bit more. Really try and keep those hips locked. Push down through your elbow. So really work the backs of your arms. Okay, stop in there. Oh, windy, eh? Okay, we're moving on to lunge pulses. So you're going to step forward, so here, take your back knee to about 2 inches off the ground, transfer your weight onto this front leg, and you're just going to do up an inch, down an inch. Okay, try to make sure this back foot's pointing forward, so off we go. So little pulses, up an inch, down an inch. So tough on the legs this one, because you're so close to the ground. It's a really tough part of the movement. So don't be surprised if your quadriceps are feeling this. I'll say push up from the heel, eyes looking forward, don't let your shoulders drop. Yeah, this is going to be a painful one. I'll try and put on the brave face. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Okay, just have a little jog there, just jog, get those legs moving again. In another 15 seconds, we're over to the other side. Okay, so line yourself up again. Feet, hip width, step forward, big step, up into your tiptoe at the back, and off we go. So down and up. It's always a bit harder on the second side. So little pulses, transfer your weight onto that front leg. We've got pelvic bridge after this. Keep pulsing. I'll talk to you to try and distract you from the pain of this one. Pelvic bridge next, really good one for lengthening out your hip flexors, pelvic stability, working the glutes, and also mobilizing your spine. So the next one's a really good one. 10 seconds to go, and that is burning my legs. Keep going. Oh, legs, go. Okay, have a lie down on your back. Just going to grab a bit of water. Okay, so lie down on your back, ankles, knees, hips in line. Relax your shoulders, do a little tilt. You're going to pull from where your pubic bone is and roll up to the top. Okay, so it's a tilt. You're rolling up to here, and now actually stretching some of the muscles we were just working. So you're here, you're trying to get that nice rolling motion going through the spine, coming down one vertebrae at a time. Okay, so coming up. Try to make sure you're pushing from your heel because you're trying to activate your bottom muscles. So rolling up. Moving on to round 4 after this one. Okay, round 4, we're starting with high knees. So we're going to be doing high knees to start with. Then we've got lateral hops, so some lateral movement. Then we're moving on to push up with hill climb. So one push, one leg, one knee in, and then star jumps. So this is a tougher round. Should be blowing hard at the end of this one. Work hard and fast. Okay, and off we go. So, legs up. Try and get a bit of speed up. Light off the tiptoes. Really power those arms and legs. So working the calves, hip flexors. 20 seconds to go. Keep going. Keep pushing. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Okay, we're moving on. Lateral hops in 15 seconds. Hopping from one side over to the other. Okay, start on one leg, eyes looking forward, 3, 2, 1. Up, so trying to get a little bit of speed, height. So I'm swinging my arms back. So working the glutes, inside legs. Oh, keep working. You got 10 seconds. Oh. Oh. That's a really good exercise for stability around your ankles and your hips. Okay, push up with hill climb. Body weight over your arms. And you're here. Sway one way. Sway the other way. Mid position. Okay? You're coming down, up, knee in, knee out. Okay, off we go. Knee in, knee out. Eyes looking slightly forward, working your abs, triceps, chest, shoulders. Star jumps after this. That's it, focusing your technique, lead with the chest. 5 seconds. Oh, what's going on in the body on that one? Okay, star jumps. You're sitting down into a squat, so you're in this position, your legs are going out, as are your arms. You whip them in and you bend. Okay, you can do a jumping jack, but try to do this if you can. So you're here, drive out, whip in. Focus on when you land, sit down. Keep looking forward. So as soon as you land, sit back. Seconds, keep going, driving out. Oh, okay, last round. You've got frog squats, side plank, thread the needle on each side, and then lateral lunge. Last round, starting with your feet together, touching in. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. Drop, touch. Keep with me. You can do this. Drive from the heel, out, in. Sit right down. Keep your upper body upright. Working those inside legs. Try and sit on the heel. 15 seconds to go. Leg burn here. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Side plank, thread the needle. So, go legs. You're on one elbow, directly underneath your shoulder, one foot on top of the other. Drive your hips up, open up your chest. Okay, 2, 1, and go. So you roll underneath, you grab hold of the thread and pull it round. So you're here, come underneath, grab hold of the thread and then pull. head back, and open up. So really pull from this abdominal area. 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Once again, close the door. Okay, over to the other side, same again. Okay, one foot on top of the other, elbow directly underneath your shoulder. You're going to drive your hips up, so you're in this position, head back, and roll underneath, and open up. So come underneath. So roll, let your head, hips and shoulder all roll around at the same time. Grab hold of the thread and pull open. 20 seconds to go. And we're on our last exercise, which is a lateral lunge. Okay, lateral lunge to finish. So you stand here with your feet together, eyes looking forward. You're going to step out, sit back, push back up, and then over to the other side. Last exercise. So try not to lose technique. I know you're probably feeling tired at this stage. Okay, 3, 2, 1, excuse me, and we go. Sit down, push. Step out, sit back on the heel, push. This is also not a bad exercise to do if you're warming up. So quite a nice one to finish. Finish on as low as your heart rate down gently. Okay, remember to stretch. There is a link on the at the end of this video pointing you to a post-workout stretch. So make sure you do that if you can. Okay, nearly there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that workout. Remember, that was an intermediate workout. There are beginner workouts and now advanced workouts on ZipFit TV as well. Try to have a go at those if you can. If you're just starting out, start with the beginner sessions, obviously, and just get used to that. Build up a certain level of fitness. Try to make sure you're building a nice solid foundation. You can always, there's loads of videos on ZipFit TV now, so there are loads of modifications and progressions that you can see by just going through the workouts. So try to make sure that you're nice and fit and strong before moving on to the next level. And when you feel like you're ready, and you feel that you're executing those workouts nicely, move on to intermediate. And if you're an intermediate, work through some intermediates first before you move on to advanced. And then you can just mix it up a bit if you want. You don't always have to stay at a really high level and work on advanced all the time just because you're super fit these days and you feel like you need to push yourself every single session. That's not always how this works. I sometimes just go and do a nice easy session just to remind myself of the basics. And also it's good to just go back there sometimes just to do an easier workout and just get the body moving. It isn't always about working at full pelt. So yeah, you've got those available now. Thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate you coming on board and getting involved in these workouts. It means a lot to me to have some support. So hopefully this is doing you some good during your working week. Make sure you keep your body moving. That's what we are designed for as human beings. We're not supposed to be sat down all day over a computer. So just bear that in mind. It's really good for us to keep our bodies active. Stay positive, stay focused, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for joining me.